Citadel founder Ken Griffin has backtracked on his anti-crypto stance and wants his firm to offer digital assets to its clients this year. Ken Griffin founded and runs Citadel, a Chicago-based hedge fund firm that manages roughly $39 billion in assets. Speaking on Bloomberg Wealth with David Rubenstein, Citadel founder Ken Griffin commented on the current state of markets in light of recent geopolitical conflicts, stating that they are at a very volatile inflection point. When the interview turned to digital assets, Griffin, who has previously warned the younger generation away from them and said there's no need for cryptocurrencies, revealed that the firm would be engaging in crypto asset markets this year. It's fair to assume that over the months to come, you will see us engage in making markets in cryptocurrencies. It's quite the turnaround from November 2017 when Griffin said, Bitcoin right now has many of the elements of the tulip bulb mania we saw back hundreds of years ago in Holland. At the time when Bitcoin was trading around $10,000, he added these bubbles tend to end in tears. And I worry about how this bubble might end. Welcome to Savvy Finance. If you find this video informative, please consider smashing the like button. Also, we want to use this opportunity to once again thank all our viewers and subscribers for sticking with us. We appreciate you more than words can express. Thank you. During the Bloomberg Wealth interview, Griffin acknowledged that he was wrong to have been in the naysayer camp with regard to digital assets. Crypto has been one of the great stories in finance over the course of the last 15 years. He stated before adding, and I'll be clear, I've been in the naysayer camp over that period of time. The crypto market today has a market capitalization of about $2 trillion in round numbers, which tells you that I haven't been right on this call. He said that he was still skeptical, but there are hundreds and millions of people in this world today who disagree with that. To the extent that we're trying to help institutions and investors solve their portfolio allocation problems, we have to give serious consideration to being a market maker in crypto. Citadel analyzes global markets employing a range of strategies to deliver market-leading investment returns to its capital partners. Griffin wants the firm to encompass crypto assets into these strategies over the coming months. In January, Citadel Securities announced its first outside investment worth $1.15 billion from two prominent crypto venture capital firms, Sequoia Capital and Paradigm. Citadel, which currently has around $38 billion in assets under management, was valued at $22 billion following the investments. The billionaire investor did go on to tout the properties of Ethereum, however, opining that assets based on Ethereum will eventually replace Bitcoin, which has a greater environmental impact. Meanwhile, in other news, Russians are paying up to $20,000 above market rate to buy Bitcoin. Sanctions are leading to the collapse of the ruble. Data suggests Russians are turning to Bitcoin to protect themselves from the fallout. Media outlet DefyPrime.com noted Bitcoin is trading for up to $20,000 above the market rate on Russian exchanges. Tensions between neighboring Russia and Ukraine erupted in war last week. The resultant sanctions have excluded some Russian banks from the SWIFT global payment network. Since then, the ruble has sunk to record lows against the dollar, with 1 ruble currently worth $0.01. In response, the Russian central bank has raised rates to 20% in a bid to counter hyperinflationary pressures. We can boldly say that the adoption of the Bitcoin standard is unfolding as we speak. Imagine if the Russian ruble was the global reserve currency and their version of SWIFT, which is called SPFS, was the globally dominant interbank messaging system used for transactions. Then imagine Russia tried to impose sanctions on the United States by cutting them off from their SPFS system. The US would then have two main incentives. 1. Trade in a politically neutral alternative currency to the Russian ruble. 2. Use a politically neutral uncensorable alternative to SPFS for global transactions and trade. Bitcoin would be that answer. It is the only politically neutral solution. If the tables were flipped and it was the US trying to get out from under Russian sanctions, then the US would be quietly integrating Bitcoin into their financial system behind the scenes, ready for a transition to a digital financial system free from politics. That's likely exactly what Russia is doing today. While we pray for a speedy end to the war in Ukraine, we also urge everyone to go start buying Bitcoin if they are yet to do so. Many recent occurrences in the world have shown that the best way to protect yourself financially is by having your own Bitcoin in your own private wallet, free from government seizure and sanctions. This is not a financial advice, but please go buy some Bitcoin. Thanks for watching and stay savvy till our next video.